Hey guys, welcome to the prelims focused news discussion of 22nd of September. Let's see the very first news, guys. First news is Union Cabinet has approved for the revamped Khelo India program. See, this approval has been given because since past few years, our performance in international sports events and Olympics are very poor. We are able to earn very minimal number of medals. So that's why the Union Cabinet have thought of revamping this Khelo India program. So it is being organized by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, and the program basically aims to mainstream the sports as a tool for individual development, community development, economic development, as well as national development. Of course, if there is individual development, then community wise also there will be development, and if there is development, then there will be economic growth also, and overall national development will also be there. All right, so I mean, the government is telling that by introducing this Khelo India program, it is going to impact the entire sports ecosystem, including the infrastructure and community sports and talent identification, because under this there is a program by the government that government will provide 1,000 most selected young athletes across the country scholarship, right? So they will be getting the whole scholarship from the government of India. That's why it is being said that it will lead to the talent identifications from different corners of country, and coaching for excellence will be provided to them so that they can excel in their field, whichever is their strong forte, right? So there will be also a promotion of 20 universities across the country as hubs of sporting excellence, which would enable talented sports person to pursue the dual pathway of education as well as competitive sports. All right, so that's why this was news. Next news is about 50 Nations Inc. United Nations Nuclear Ban Treaty, which is opposed by the big powers. See guys, basically earlier also there was a treaty which was known as NPT, that is Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which was being signed in 1968, and under it also there were some sort of restrictions for the usage of nuclear arms control, right? But it was considered as a derogatory type of legislation, because it was differentiating the nuclear have countries as well as nuclear have not countries. All right, so that's why since there were many flaws on that treaty, that's why 50 nations 122 out of 123 participation nations of United Nations have signed and approved this United Nations Nuclear Ban Treaty, under which there will be ban and illegal, means it will be banning and it will announce illegal for the possession, for the usage, for the production, for the transfer, acquire, and for the stockpile or deployment of nuclear weapons. All right, so that's why it is being said that the treaty will prohibit a full range of nuclear weapon related activities, such as undertaking to develop, test, produce, manufacture, acquire, possess or stockpile nuclear weapons or other nuclear explosive device, as well as use or threat of use of other nuclear weapons. All right, so this was about it, and it is being said that if this excuse me guys, if this like United Nations Nuclear Ban Treaty will come into existence, then it will close a legal gap which was existing up till now by the NPT treaty. All right, so that's why this was being a news. Next news is about Vastra 2017, which was being organized by Ministry of Textile. See guys, basically it is an international textile and apparel fair of 2017. See, now it is being written that it is an international textile and apparel fair, means you would quite guess that the businessman or that stakeholders related to this textile industries will gather at a single place under this platform, which is called Vastra 2017. Alright, so it is being said that by the government that it will provide an ideal platform for all the stakeholders whosoever has been associated with this to interact different joint ventures, strategic alliances and partnership worldwide, and also it will enable them to launch new product worldwide. See, I'm just giving an example. Say for example, there is a huge company of Manchester, right? And there's a small company of India. So if these both company will make a joint venture business agreement, then it will benefit the small business part of small business stakeholders of India only, right? Means overall there will be economic development for Indian company, because Indian company is also going to get expertise from that big company. All right, so that's why, I mean, it will also give the tax to the government also. Means the whole in an overall arena, our government will also be getting benefited from it, and also overall our manufacturing in apparel sector, in textile sector will also be becoming competitive in market, right? So that's why this has been organized. Next is Big Bang Theatre Foundation. See guys, basically it is a non-for-profit cultural organization which is dedicated to preserving the different art forms. Now art forms are two types. First is tangible heritage art form. Next is intangible heritage art form. Tangible heritage art form means here it comes paintings. Means paintings are tangible heritage because you can touch those paintings, right? But intangible heritage are the things which you can't touch but you can feel, like the dance forms, chow dance. You can't touch the chow dance, but you can feel that okay, that person is performing chow dance, or that person is performing Naga dance or Bihu dance or Santhali dance. Alright, and martial arts are also coming under art forms. See guys, this is also important from our history perspective, because in cultural part it is being very important. But still this information is also becoming very important, that is about this non-for-profit cultural organization which is known as Big Bang Theatre Foundation, because the aim of this theatre foundation is to preserve those all non-tangible heritage art form. And for this it is being said that it will conduct free acting workshop for aspiring theatre artists as well as children from weaker economic backgrounds, so that they can learn these art forms and in future they can earn from it, right? So that's why this was in news. And next is about Women Reservation Bill. It is a very important reservation bill which has been consented by the Congress government now, and they have said that they have sent the central government to bring forth this legislation to the mainstream, and they will support for this reservation bill. So basically a few facts was being given under this article, that it was first conceived more than 20 years back on September 12, 1996, and Rajya Sabha has passed the bill on 9th March 2010. However, the Lok Sabha has never voted for this bill, and two preferences are being kept for this women reservation bill. First is the positive one, which that if this reservation bill will come, then it will empower the women section of our people, right? It will lead to distributed and rational allocation of resources to them. It will reduce the gender parity which is existing in Indian context as of now. Also, the articles also put forth the negative angle of it, like if this women reservation bill will come, that it might perpetuate the unequal status to women, since they would not be perceived to be competing on merit. Because if some people are not being they are not being recognized to be coming on merit basis, then they will be not giving much recognition in future dates, right? What happens in nowadays in every sector, I mean in government sector it happens often, right? So I mean this is the first proponent that is being given, that women reservation bill should not come. And the second proponent which is being given is that the main things in politics is not good, right? Those things must be modified, not this women reservation bill. What are those things? Those things are criminalization of politics, inner party democracy. There is no inner party democracy existing as of now, because every party member has to listen to their party whips. All right, whatever the party whips will tell, then they have to tell the same thing to it. Means they can't put forth their own views to the party, right? So that's why it is being said that there is no inner party democracy. So these are the things which we should bring, which is the need of today, not the women reservation bill. So miss, you just can't put these points in your critical analysis part also. That's why I have mentioned these points, right? Okay guys, next is about intelligent transportation system, which is actually for the development of this intelligence transport system. There's a statement of intent which is being signed between the Niti Aayog and International Road Federation, right? Now what is International Road Federation, we will discuss in the next slide, but it is being said by the government that it will provide a national platform which will involve different stakeholders of the government as well as technical experts for the promotion and making of this national ITS policy, that is intelligent transport system policy. And under it many things will be focused like traffic management, parking management, electronic enforcement of traffic rules and regulation, fleet management and monitoring, all right, education of field in the of ITS, and blah blah blah. Alright, so these are the few sectors which will be focused upon, and it is being said that it will also reduce the urban traffic congestion, parking of vehicles, road safety, security of passengers and good traffics. I mean, these are the basically the problems which are actually existing. So it is being said that after the deployment of this intelligent transport system, this will take care of all these problematic situations whichever is being occurring nowadays. Alright. And now, what is International Road Federation, guys? It is a non-governmental, not-for-profit organization, which the aim of which is to encourage and promote development and maintenance of better, safer, and more sustainable road and road networks. All right, so this was about it, and it is being said that it also provides a business network and a link to external institutions and agencies such as United Nations and European Union, for having a direct link with the government officials and decision makers, so that they might come up with some sort of internationally recognized standard types of norms, which will be implemented to each and every parts of the world. I mean, which might, with some modifications, they might have been implemented to different parts of world. All right, so that's why this was the news. Next is about Kalvari, which has been handed over to the Indian Navy. See, guys, basically 6 Scorpion class submarine are being made by the India under the Project 75, right? So that's why this is the first of the submarine, Scorpion class submarine. All right, and it is being handed over to the Indian Navy, and it is being said after this handing over of this to Indian Navy, our capability of Indian Navy is going to increase further. And few specifications of this Kalvari submarine is being written in this article. It is said that it can undertake various types of missions that are undertaken by any modern submarine, including anti-surface warfare, anti-submarine warfare, mine laying, intelligence gathering, surveillance, etc. And it is being also said that since it is having a superior stealth capability, it can also launch a crippling attack on enemy using precise guiding weapons. The attacks can be launched with torpedo as well as tube launched anti-ship missiles whilst underwater or in surface. Means it also goes underwater and often stands in surface. So under all the circumstances, it can carry out attacks on the enemy target with precise guided weapons. So this was about this Kalvari submarine, which was in news. So guys, we'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care. And one more suggestion I want to take from you guys, since I was off since past these days, actually I came home day before yesterday, but since my I had a fever, so I couldn't make the videos past 2 days. So anyways, we'll start from today itself. And one suggestion I want to ask from you, that how to carry out this discussion series, from tomorrow, shall I include start from 29th, or I have to cover up the backlogs, then to cover the the upcoming videos? Just tell me in the comment section below, right? So yeah, we'll meet in next class, guys. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to me, guys. Thank you very much.